Today we are going to make 4 different kind of cocktail jars. But first things first, welcome to Stillworks and Brewing. My name is Randy and this is a channel that's all about home distillation and brewing. Okay, like I said, we are going to make 4 different cocktail jars. But first, what is a cocktail jar? Well, the long and the short of it is you're going to put dry ingredients into the jar, and then when you're ready for a certain kind of cocktail, you can put your whatever spirit you like into it, let it infuse for 2 or 3 days in the fridge, and you got something very nice to drink. Okay, they are great for gifts. They're great to, like I said, to give to people, and they're also just great to have around the house because you're using dried fruit and stuff like that, so it should last a very long time. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so the very first jar we're going to make is going to be called the Holiday Old Fashioned. All right, so what do we need in a Holiday Old Fashioned? All right, so what we're going to need, we're going to throw a couple orange slices in there. Oops, I have to break them. A couple orange slices, a couple more than that. 3 and 4. Okay, so the next thing we're going to need is some dried cherries. And you can, whatever way you like to, it's nothing set in stone, so just whatever you like. All right, so let's throw some dried cherries in there. I'm just eyeballing all this, okay? Then the next thing we're going to want is some dried cranberries. That's going to add a little bit of tartness. Of course, it's the holidays, right? If I can get these things open. Holy mackerel. They make these packages so easy to open, but you can't open them. All right, there we go. All right, let's throw some dried cranberries in there. All right, and that should do it. Like I said, I ain't really doing any set. It's just kind of going to eyeball it, and I'm also going to throw 1 cinnamon stick. All right. And of course, Old Fashioned is sweetened. So we got to throw, I'm going to throw 6 sugar cubes in there. Okay? Put a lid on it. You can tie a nice ribbon around this. You can put instructions on the side if you like. So basically what an Old Fashioned, we will add bourbon to this. We'll put it in the refrigerator, for a couple days, and then you strain everything out into a glass, and you have a nice holiday Old Fashioned. That ought to be fantastic. Okay. Okay, for our second cocktail jar, we are going to make a apple fireball. This ought to be pretty interesting. This is my take. This is jar number 3, and it's my take on a Cosmo cocktail jar. Let's see how we make this. Okay, so we got our jar. The first thing we are going to put in is some cranberries. Very tasty. So we're going to put some cranberries in the jar. And I'm not really measuring. So put about a small handful in there. See about like that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we got to add some lime. So we're going to put a few pieces of lime in there. All right. And we also need some sugar. So I'll put 6 sugars in there. If that's not enough, the next one we'll make adjustments. So with this drink, we'll put a lid on it. Yep. Put a lid on it. And what we'll do this one is we will add vodka to this. And just like the other ones, a couple days in the fridge. And then this will be our take on the Cosmo. All right, there we go. There's jar number 3. Jar number 4. And this is one I've had some requests on. Spicy margarita. So this is my take on the spicy margarita jar. Let's see how we make it. Okay, so this is our last jar we're gonna make today. So we got our jar. All right, so what we want in there, we're gonna put some orange in there. So, put a few pieces of orange in. Dehydrating fruit, I think it's a fun hobby to do. Very tasty. All right, so we got dried orange in there. We're gonna put a few lemon. Let me try that again. Some lime in there. All right, because we got to have lime in a margarita. So, we've got some of that in there. Now, the star of the show is dried jalapeno. Now, I've never dried jalapenos, and when I did these, I tasted one. Be careful, they are hot. So let's put 1, 2, 4 in. I think that's going to be more than enough. That's going to be more than enough. And then, of course, a little bit of sugar to sweeten it up. All right. That is what is in our spicy margarita. Okay, and then in this jar, what we will add some silver tequila. Just like the rest. Let it sit in the refrigerator for 2-3 days or till you feel it is ready. And then enjoy that so much. Okay? Okay. Wasn't that a lot of fun? I'm looking forward to trying these. Like I said before, they could be great gifts to somebody else or to yourself. So what did we end up with? We got 1 jar of the holiday old fashioned. We got the cinnamon apple bourbon. We got Cosmo, and we also got the spicy margarita. All right, so like I said before, I'm really looking forward to trying these. I hope you enjoyed this. Welcome back to Stillworks and Brewing. Today's the best day. Today is tasting day. So everything's been infusing for about 2 days now, or 2.5, somewhere in that neighborhood. So we're just going to give a little taste of each one, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know if it's good, bad, or indifferent, or yay or nay, or maybe rate it from 1 to 10. That sounds like a good idea. You know, 1 being and 10 being awesome. Okay. So the very first one we made was the Holiday Old Fashioned. And we did mix bourbon with this. The color is kind of a brownish red. All right, everything's... Wait a minute, I lost my strainer. Okay, now I'm ready. I got my pour spout. All right, let's try this Holiday Old Fashioned. Smells pretty interesting. Let's see what we got here. Now I'm going to try a little bit. All right, interesting color. The nose on it is very good. I mean, it smells like a regular old fashioned, but just a fruity taste to it, maybe. Wow. That is good. Ooh. I think you put it in, what I would do is put it in a shaker with ice and pour it over ice. Oh. Ooh. Rate that from 1 to 10. I'm going to have to go, I mean, to be 10, it would have to be perfect. I think I'm going to go with a 9. That is real tasty. So, let's go with Old Fashioned as a 9. Ooh. I mean, he really could be even almost a 9.5. But anyway. Okay, so our next one is the Apple Fireball. This one I was going to be really curious about. The little candies, the coating come off, but the inside did not dissolve. But hey, let's see what we got. Okay, it got a nice reddish color to it. It don't have much nose on it though. This was made with the same bourbon as the Old Fashioned. I think if it needed anything, it needed more of the cinnamon candy in it. And I ain't getting much apple. Well, maybe I am. I was expecting more of the cinnamon. Okay, 1 to 10. Well, it's not a 10. I wouldn't have a problem drinking this on ice. I'm going to have to go with, a 7. Okay, and the only reason I'm going to say a 7 because I wish it would have had a little bit more of that fireball-y taste, you know, the more cinnamon flavor taste. So let's go with a 7 on that. Okay, we're rolling. All right, the next one is what I call the Cosmo. It was made with vodka. And if I ain't mistaken, that was our Stillworks and Brewing potato vodka. I mean, like I said before, you put a ribbon on these, give them as gifts, or just for yourself. Okay. All right, this was made with lime and cranberry. It's kind of got a cranberry color to it. Got a cranberry smell to it. Maybe just a hint of lime. Got a lot of lime taste to it. Ooh. Ah. Damn, I'm getting a lot of lime and a hint of, I'm getting more lime than the cranberry, but I am getting cranberry, so it's lime forward. Ooh. Now to me, if I put a little bit of Sprite in with that, ice cold, that'd be really delicious. But 1 to 10. I'm going to have to say 8. 8. 8 sounds good to me. And the only reason I'm giving it 8 is I see the potential of a little bit of splash of Sprite or tonic water, something a little bit carbonated in there, and it would be fantastic. All right, so we're going to go with an 8 on that. I mean, there ain't a bad one in the batch yet. We got one to go. Okay, this one here is, oh, and that was what I called Cosmo. All right, now here's one that I've been really looking forward to tasting, and it's my take on a, ooh, I'd smell it. My take on a spicy margarita. It's got oranges, lime, a little bit of lemon, and dried jalapeno peppers in there. This one's going to be, I mean, nice color. Yeah, you really got the, I don't know, is that the limey color? Now, when I smell it, I smell pure lime. Maybe some orange. But citrus. I really smell citrus. Which margarita should be citrus. I'm just curious how spicy it's going to be. Now, we only put 4 little pieces of the jalapeno in there. Okay. Smell, the nose on it is great. Ooh. Not too hot, but I can tell, but there is heat there. Ooh. Damn. Got more heat than I thought in the beginning. I wouldn't put no more jalapeno in there than that. Oh, but it is spicy. I like that. And again, cocktails, I really love a little bit of clear spirits to it. And it can, like I said, or clear sodas, Sprite or tonic water or something like that. Oh, that would make this, that would make this. I'm about to go for a 9. I think I'm going to go for a 9 on that. All right. Ooh, that is good. That is good. Okay. Well, that is our cocktail jars. My favorite one of the bunch is a holiday old fashioned. It don't need nothing but shake it on ice, pour it over fresh ice. That would be delicious. The Fireball needs a little bit more work on it. These two here, the Cosmo and the Spicy Margarita, I think just put a little bit of, like I said, a little bit of clear soda. They would be fantastic. All right. Hey, I hope you liked this. And if you did, hey, please consider hitting that subscribe button down there. It really helps the channel out. It's how YouTube gives us credit for it, so that it helps us. What else? Well, that's about it. Hey, last thing I got to say is, hey, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time here on Stillworks and Brewing. Cheers, everybody. Damn, that was surprising. All we were in, all different colors. See the different colors? Oh,